So today's team of the week has dropped, and yeah, it's not a very good team of the week. I think the best player in it is valued at around 250k right now, which will probably drop even more over the coming hours. So yeah, in this one today we are going to focus on the 84 rated second in form SIF Lingard. If you want to improve your ultimate team and need some coins to do so, you should check out my sponsor IG Vault. There's a link to do so in the description, and if you use the code Kieron, you'll get yourself a nice little discount off your order. Now, as per usual, I'm hoping you guys are going to be active in the comments. Let me know if you want to see videos on anyone else from Team of the Week 28. There actually is a couple of alright items. You've got an inform Muriel, which looks pretty cool to be fair, and he's not too expensive, so I may give him a go. Inform Benjamin Mendy looks pretty solid, and also we've got Danny Ings and Fabinho in this week's Team of the Week, which means their headline items have now been upgraded, which is obviously very, very nice. One card that does stand out to me though is Inform Ikone. Now, I don't think he'll be terrific at this stage of the game, but his non-inform a few months ago was a really nice card, so nice to see him finally get an inform, and it's also a position change inform as well, which certainly does make me a bit more intrigued just to see how that card plays. But with the 74 shooting and the 78 passing at this stage of FIFA, probably won't be anything too great. So anyway, let's stop rambling about that. Let's focus on SIF Lingard, who as I say has now got a second inform in FIFA, and he's got a pretty nice dynamic as well. So let's take a look at this card. 4-star skills, 3-star weak foot, high wear crates. I paid 50k for him, and I don't think he'll drop too much. His first inform's like 30k right now, so I think this might be a price that he settles at, especially if EA keep putting out SBCs which require informs. So I'm hoping not to lose too much on this card. Anyway, for an 84 overall, I think the in-game stats are actually quite nice. As you can see, pretty good pace. Shooting looks very solid for a cam, good shot power and long shots. Really nice positioning of 91 also. When it comes to passing, he certainly isn't as strong as other attacking mids. Nice short passing of 87, but pretty average long passing of 72. Dribbling department is pretty solid though. Good agility and balance, both above 90, and both the ball control and in-game dribbling are at 85. And then finally, physically, very nice stamina of 91, pretty good aggression also of 83, but fairly average strength of 69. So for Chem Styles, what are we thinking? With a basic, he's actually a low rated 90 cam, which is fairly nice for an 84 inform. I think ultimately though, for in-game gameplay, Hunter is going to be the Chem style we're going to want to use, because his dribbling is fairly solid already, and he'll definitely benefit from the pace boost in this game, and the shooting boost will be very nice as well, especially for someone like me who loves to score with their cams, especially when they are playing in behind. But there are other options to consider, especially if you want to use him as a distributor. You're definitely going to want a more passing heavy chem style on him. Something like an artist might actually be perfect if that's the way you want to play. But as I say, for me, it's got to be Hunter, but I would love to hear from you guys in the comments which chem style would you go for. I also don't think engine is a bad choice either. Oh, okay, plenty of icons on show right here. My opponent took ages to press the play button, but when he eventually did, he revealed this absolute monster of a team. Plenty of icons and a very, very sweaty formation. Nice there from Lingard, dispossessing Kondogbia. Is Rashford onside here? I actually thought he was off, but I was wrong. It's a goal. We've got off to literally the perfect possible start. Chance to potentially break. Lingard into Rashford. Simple 1-2. Can we get in behind here? No. Failing Mendy. Obviously very quick, very strong, and ultimately makes it look easy. Oh, that was weird. That was really strange, but we eventually scored. We kind of got a bit fortunate there, but we also kind of made the error ourselves. It wasn't as if my opponent was defending well. We just ran into our own player, but somehow it's paid off. I mean, Mangal was just absolutely monsters there. I actually didn't think he was going to give the foul there. That was a very delayed reaction. Into some space. Rashford holds up nicely. Lingard. Oh, I knew he'd take the bait on that. Can we get the shot away? Ooh. Oh, wow. That was a very nice finish. That was a wonderful finish, to be fair. Right into the corner, and when the keeper don't move, you know you've hit it sweetly. Here we go. Are we going to pass here? Yes, we are. Going to play it in behind. Oh, Rashford almost gets in the end of that. We almost get a corner. Can we actually get the ball? Oh, penalty. I was actually hoping we got that pass back on the inside for a tap-in, but we'll take the penalty. Oh, red card too. Big, big, big. Lingard, down the middle. Oh, we get him. Okay, well, there is half-time. What a first half that was. 7 goals. Yeah, Defences have not been on top in the slightest in this game. As you can see, it's also been one of them matches where goalkeepers just haven't really had a use, because literally every shot is going in apart from one or two. So yeah, hopefully in the second half we can defend a bit better. I won't lie, I am struggling with my centre-back choices. I've gone with 2 silver star cards just to, just see how they do. And ultimately against high-rated golds, they struggle a bit, especially in the pace department. Lingard, good showing the pace there to get past Mangala. Let's try this. Oh, that is actually not the skill move I wanted to do. Oh, you'd love to see that over Mangala. Good save from ter Stegen. Sadly, the shot just didn't have enough power in it. Nice. Oh, very nice. He's so casual about his shooting. Like, if you notice that a lot of these shots, even the ones that go into the back of the net, they don't actually seem that powerful. They're just very well placed and end up in the back of the net. Rashford. Oh, nice ball in behind. Sadly, oh, we almost got on the end of it, but Mangala, too strong. Nice from Rashford. Oh, that was what a weird animation that was in general. Not just by Lingard, but also by the opposition's defender. As we lose the ball there. What a goal. I was just messing about. Once again, the keeper's just left stood there. Okay, there is full time in what was a really odd game which ended in an 8-5 scoreline. Also ended with each team getting a red card. So that was pretty mad, but I thought Lingard had an alright game. But to be honest, we were up against a player who was alright in attack, but his defence wasn't the best, so we took a full advantage of that. So yeah, hopefully a bit more of a stern test in at the next outing. In the next outing, we've come up against this interesting side featuring a couple of players off chemistry, but some very, very good players, and his backline is stacked full of the typical meta backline. So we'll see how we do against that with Jesse. Okay, Lingard with a lot to do all by himself. He's actually done really well to find some space there. Puts Rashford into a bit of open space and just sadly couldn't return the ball, because if so, could have scored a really nice counter-attack goal there. Bellerin spots Lingard free at the back stick and he gets a goal. The header was straight at the goalkeeper, but on this occasion, Nick Pope could do nothing about it. Oh, we've seen him pull Varane out of position. Oh, but sadly Varane's just that good. He gets back in position and just completely wipes out Lingard. Okay, this certainly interests me. Nice, oh, not the best ball actually from Lingard, but that surely gets us a free kick. Oh, the Demba Ba. Oh, nice Lingard. Love to see that. Oh, Varane once again. Oh, nice. Bit of play that finds Grealish in space and he won't miss from there. Well, it's 3-3 at the break. I am never using silver players in rivals again. I'm just not going to do it. It's not been a good experiment. God, bit of open space here. If we can find the right pass. Oh, that's a good bit of play. Oh, just couldn't get on the end of it, but we get the free kick. Oh, you love to see that. You love to see that. Oh, we would have loved to have seen it finish with a goal. Well, full time in this one, another pretty high scoring game. As you can see, Lloris's rating is absolutely in the bin. So, and we also had to make some changes at the back. My centre back pairing was not doing well. Okay, so a couple of outings done. What is the verdict on this J Lings item? It's an alright card, to be fair. It's an alright card. Is it anything spectacular? No, it's just not. But it's still certainly usable. I just don't think it's got too much longevity in the game, and ultimately will end up as SBC food. But Lingard is probably heading towards getting some sort of big team of the season item. Now, whether he gets into the Premier League team of the season or not, I still expect him to get some form of a high rated item at some point. I don't know why, but like I just sense we'll get a team of the season moments Lingard this year. So yeah, looking forward to that card because I actually think that'll be quite good. But anyway, this item in particular, how is it in game? As I say, alright, nice bit of pace about him and definitely can break away from some defenders, but those people who are going to be using fullbacks as centre backs are obviously going to catch up to him. His dribbling feels good for most part. I like the agility, and once you've actually got control of the ball, he does feel rather fluid, but he is one of them players whose first touch can occasionally let him down, and he's also a player who doesn't have particularly standout composure, so when under pressure you will notice that he does take heavier touches, and that brings us on nicely to his strength because of his on the ball ability. He's quite weak, so he can actually be shoved off the ball rather easily, but he does have good aggression, so he will fight to win it back, which is obviously rather nice. Now when it comes to shooting, when this guy's in space, he is actually a very good finisher. He's got very nice shot power, and his finesse is in general general are very, very good. But once again, it comes back to that composure. When under pressure, his output is just nowhere near as good as when he is in space. And the same can be said for his passing. And his passing, once again, it was good but not great. And that's probably the best way to sum up this card as a whole. Good but not great in many, many areas. The through balls do let him down, but his short passing is actually quite nice. And his crossing, to be fair, is also up to a decent standard. But all in all, for an 84 overall, I think it's a good item. But is it a card that I'd recommend to use in something like Champs? Probably not. I just don't think it's good enough for that kind of gameplay. This item needs space to thrive, and ultimately, if you can't find that with him, you're going to have a not so great time. Now, I would compare this card to a similar item that I used in the actual team, that team the nominee Grealish that we got for objectives not too long ago. They're pretty similar in terms of like pace and shooting and stuff like that, but that Grealish card's dribbling and passing is just so much better. So if you're looking for a Premier League cam, there definitely are many better options, and the same, to be fair, can be said for English cams. But still, like I keep saying, the best way to sum this item up is good but not great. And as I say, I would just keep an eye out for a potential Team of the Season Moments Lingard, which I really think is going to come out during Team of the Season. So yeah, look out for that. Anyway guys, those are my thoughts on the second in form Jesse Lingard. Hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have, drop a like rating on it. In the comments below, let me know your thoughts. Also let me know who else I should review. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you in the next one.